Cause a black room, please be serious. Like that is something. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. As you can see, we have completely redesigned the office. So if you're interested in seeing the before, the after, and everything in between, keep on watching. So I got the urge around a year-ish ago, actually probably longer than that, to completely redo the office. Okay, for those that don't know, I previously worked in corporate America, so I was working from home all the time. I still am working from home all the time. So the same room every single day, day after day, can get a little boring. And there was nothing necessarily wrong with my old office, it was just not intentional. And so at first my plan was to do one of those wood slat walls. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I was just going to do a wall. I was gonna paint the wall behind my desk black and put the wood slats up. And then I was like, you know what? I feel like I need more. So I started getting on Pinterest, looking at designs, and there was something about painting the whole room black and having the pop of color with the canvas that I was like, wait a minute. But the more I looked at these pictures of these rooms that were just like bold, dark, moody, but then also had pops of color, the more I was like, I think that's the vibe we're going for. I did get scared, y'all. I did get scared. Cause a black room, please be serious. Like that is something. So the star of the show in the office is this canvas. Everything revolved around this canvas. So I actually bought this back in 2018. It's always been in my office. If y'all have seen my vlogs and my videos, then you know that my home is black and white. That's my decor, that's what I like. And I was gonna do like a moody, like natural wood, green, black, white, like the rest of my house. But I always said that my office could be fun, AKA my office could have color, because I'm gonna be working in there, so I need to have a little razzle dazzle, something to keep me excited, entertained, energized. At the end of the day, I was like, you know what? This canvas on black walls is going to pop. It's going to be amazing, incredible. And I have to say I was right. I'm sorry, I have to say that I was right. So the canvas was definitely the focal point of the design and the inspiration for the whole design. But the whole reason that I even wanted to redo my office, besides wanting like something fresh and something new to walk into, was the desk situation. So if y'all have seen my previous videos, then you know on my old desk, it was an L-shaped desk and I had a stand-up converter on top of it. And I liked that because I could stand up and work, and then I could sit down if I wanted to. But what was happening was, walking into my office, I just felt so cluttered with that stand-up converter. Like it just started to look junky. I don't know, it was like stressing me out. So I got rid of that and I just went back to having my regular desk, which felt better. Like it felt, you know, a little bit less cluttered. But then what happened is that I got a walking pad. So I said, okay, I need to get a stand-up desk. So I do really love my stand-up desk. I got it from 𝗕𝗪ci Spot. It allows me to stand, to sit. It is motorized. I can use my walking pad with it. I went ahead and bought the caster, so it is on wheels. It's easy to move around, and I just really enjoy it. Now, I will say the one regret that I have in this office is this chair. The chair itself, I'm fine with. Like, I do think it's comfortable. I think it's a nice size for someone that's more petite like me. My issue is that on the website, they had this color. I think this is called Mist. So I thought it was going to be more white, and I thought it was going to help brighten up the room and kind of balance off of the Armoire, with the Armoire being a bright color. I thought it was just gonna balance things out and bring some white in. That's not really what it does. It has like a twinge of blue in it, and you know, you have to like disassemble it, put it back in the box, pay a restocking fee, ship it back. Like, it's a whole thing. But I don't think it's awful. It's not like I cringe every time. I do look at it and have regret when I look at it, but I don't like cringe. I don't think it's horrible. But this is the one regret that I have in this room. And so one part of the office that I figured would look really good, but I really underestimated how it would look when everything was finished, was my bookshelf. So y'all, I love to read. I don't know if I've ever actually told y'all that. I feel like you've probably been able to pick it up, but I absolutely love to read. obviously. So I have a subscription to Book of the Month, and what I love about them is all of their spines are custom, so they're all the same size. And at my old home, I used to have them like in a cabinet with like glass panels, but they were never on a shelf. And I said, you know what, in my next house, like what I can't wait to do is put all my books on my bookshelf so they have all of their equal level spines. It's gonna look so good. And it did look good in the last version of my office, but with the black paint, like, tell me it does not look incredible. I am so obsessed. Like, every time I see this, I am just overjoyed. And of course, as time has gone on, I've added things to the bookshelf. For example, when I ran my 5K last year and I placed, as y'all can see, I went ahead and added that to my bookshelf. But I just genuinely love how this turned out. Like, you could not have prepared me for how gorgeous this would look against the black walls. And I just, as soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, like the canvas did something for me. But as soon as I saw this, I was like, you know what? We made the best choice. So one other huge change in the office, obviously, is this cabinet. This armoire has been in my life for a really long time. This was my mom's, actually. I took it when she passed, and originally back in 2015, I think, I had painted it black. I thought I was doing something. It really did update it. I painted it black and I updated the knobs, and it really did do something. But obviously in here, once I painted the walls black, it looked like a black hole. Like, I set it up against the wall and I said, oh, absolutely not. We have got to paint this. Trying to find the right color for this, girl, it almost took me out. I almost threw in the towel. I'm not going to lie, because this is such a big piece of furniture. Y'all see, it's taller than me, it's deep. Like, this is a very big piece of furniture, and obviously in the room, it is definitely a statement piece. So choosing the right color was a very difficult choice for me, as well as, you know, I do the black and white thing. I don't do this. I do the black and white thing. So at first I picked out this really pretty blue and matched the canvas perfectly. I thought it was gonna be gorgeous. I was so excited. I didn't even do a paint sample. And I brought it in this house and I said, I don't know. I took the lid off and I said, you know what? I don't know. I'm a little bit scared. This is gonna be a lot. In hindsight, I do think it would have looked really beautiful, but it just would have been a completely different vibe. Like, it would have been like, wow. Which I feel like this cabinet is kind of like that with this color, but it's a little more like girly pop, vibey type of stuff versus like, wow, with the blue. And then I landed on this beautiful purpley with a little bit of pink color. I think it's gorgeous. Like, I love it. I just think it's so fun in here. It matches perfectly with the canvas. It's not too much. Like, it does stand out, but it feels like it's meant to stand out without like, you know what I'm saying? And then in the last year, I really got into Legos. A shout out to my old team at my old company. We really got into Legos, but I actually built the wildflower set first because I was like, oh, this will look really good in my office. And that was actually my first Lego set. And once I set that on top of here, and again, I saw those colors against the black, I said, oh, this is finna be a vibe. This is finna be a vibe. Not only that, I actually enjoyed Legos. So y'all will see Legos throughout my office. One of the stars of the show is the Starry Night Lego piece that I built. I just think against the black, I'm telling you, something about the Legos against the black just gives, just absolutely gives. So that is it for the office makeover. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Would you do something super bold like this? Would you not? Do you like the way that the colors pop? Do you not? Do y'all build Legos? Do you not? I would like to know that. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you have any ideas of anything I could add or change in here, let me know. Drop it in the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!